A tale of two daddies. You've got Daddy Kessinger and you've got Daddy Watts. Now, we don't know to the extent Kessinger was involved in the murders of Shanann, Bella, Cece and Nico. And perhaps we'll never know, because regardless of what Daddy Kessinger thought of her guilt or innocence, Daddy Kessinger made sure that she didn't get, her phone records analysed. He got her out of the interrogations and she got away practically scot-free to live her life. And Daddy Watts, on the other hand, facilitated putting his son away. And it just seems, for all intents and purposes, unless you believe that Ronnie Watts is an absolute idiot, it seems for all intents and purposes that Daddy Watts wanted Christopher Watts, his murderous son, put away in the slammer where he couldn't hurt another soul. Doesn't it seem like the case? Now, it seems pretty obvious that he knew about the affair with Nichol Kessinger, but it also seems like Daddy Watts didn't try to help Chris get out of the situation he was in. Chris was in quite a pickle, wasn't he? But he didn't need to do the polygraph. He didn't need to confess to Daddy. Daddy went in and facilitated the confession. Oh, he should be on the payroll of law enforcement, shouldn't he? Did a great job. So, is it a case that father just wasn't capable of helping son in the way that father was capable of helping daughter, no matter what they think of their child's guilt or innocence? Or is it a case that Ronnie Watts knows what a scumbag his son is and wanted him off the streets? Maybe that back rubbing that just churned one's stomach when you see, this constant rubbing of Chris's back by Ronnie. Maybe this is some sort of way of saying sorry, son, but I'm letting you down here because, I'm not giving you the advice that someone else might give you, which is to run and let law enforcement do their job and come after you with the evidence and charge you and take you to trial. No, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to make sure you get put away because you're a danger to society. You're a cruel, inhuman person. I'm ashamed that I've raised you. I'm saying sorry here, Maybe Ronnie Watts is the smartest of them all. Maybe he saved some further lives. And I think it's the Jamie and Cindy show, isn't it, this appeal? The Jamie and Cindy show. They are fruit of the same tree, those two. But yeah, just thinking about the daddies, no matter what Nicky Kessinger's father thought of her and her involvement with a married man, whether he believed whatever she was going to say to the cops. I mean, he just did what a steel-balled father's going to do, what possibly a connected father is going to do, and he's going to control the situation. He's going to do damage control, and he's going to get his daughter out of there as unscathed as possible. And certainly she's been able to live a very incognito life for the last few years. Ronnie Watts waltzes in, and his job is to go in there and make sure that Chris never gets out of four walls again. And he did his job. I want to know, Ronnie. I want to know. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Did you? You wanted your murderous, dangerous son off the streets? Does Cindy and Jamie realise this? Do you talk about it with your family? Is it a secret shame? Is it something you're secretly proud of? Is it a relief? Is it the biggest burden that you've carried in your life? Yeah, I find this really interesting. The tale of two daddies.